Lovely viewers, welcome to the Youth Circle, where the platform is given to the youth to express their feelings, give their thoughts on various topics. Today, we are dealing with a very important topic, a topic that is on everyone's minds. Can we turn our passion into a career? That's the topic of the day. I remain Princess McAfee, your host. Whether you are into art, tech, sports, or something totally unique, we are exploring how young people like me will turn their love into what they want to really do. So grab a seat and be inspired with this topic. Today I'm with two great gentlemen. But before I present them to you, remember to keep following the Youth Circle playlist on YouTube. Keep liking, commenting, and sharing. I'm today with Professor Begedu and a lecturer, a teacher. Bilali. He's an English teacher. And Professor Begedu is a director of American Corner University de Lomé and a professor. Very great one at that. You're very welcome.
Thank you very much, McAfee. Thank you for inviting us once again.
Thank you for honoring the invitation as usual.
Thanks so much.
So I'll start by asking this first question to know what is passion. I'll start with Sir Begedu.
Yeah, passion, as you said, it is love.
Yeah.
So when we say somebody is passionate about something, is the person finds his himself in it and finds likes what he's doing, loves what he's doing, and even sometimes even the person is not paid for it, the person still have the love. So passion, in one word, is a love. Yeah, for something.
For something, not for something. Bilali.
Thanks so much for the question. For me, passion is that deep feeling or love that we have within ourselves.
Yeah.
We have it within ourselves that we daily work on, kind of dream that we work on daily, every time. I can also go into the etymology of the word. I can go to the etymology, passion, which is a Latin word, which means suffering for something that we really love.
You really love.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you. But I'll ask you this question. Before becoming a teacher today, you really had passion for that.
Of course.
Also.
Of course.
So when did you realize you had passion for teaching? Is it when you were in school?
Of course. I realized that I had that passion for teaching when I was on the campus.
Okay.
I was a student of Dr. Begedu at the English department, American literature. So it was there I realized that, surely maybe I'll be a teacher also.
Be a teacher.
Yeah.
And now today you're a teacher, teaching people. And are you really loving what you're doing?
Of course, I really love teaching. I really love sharing my knowledge. I mean, what I know, that is a kind of deep love that maybe you don't know how I can express it. But I really love my job.
You really love your job.
Yeah.
So
I can say I inherit from Dr. Begedu. I'm still doing it in high school here in Lomé.
Then, Prof, I'm coming to you. You are now a big professor at that, and you really started somewhere.
Yeah.
You had that passion for that job, and now today, explain to us, when did you really get that passion from?
Okay. Thank you very much. I think we are talking about two things: passion and career.
Career, yes.
So some people go into careers. The first reason is to make money. And some people will be making money in their career, but they don't love what they are doing. There is no passion, there is no zeal into it.
Yeah.
Now, you ask me, when did I start? When did I notice that I have that passion? When I was in maybe junior secondary school, I usually help people.
Okay.
Like if people don't understand something, I am there to support them and to help them. And I know, like today, everywhere I go, people tell me I can use my voice to make a lot of things out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like when I speak, people like listening to me. And when I give instructions, people can follow the instructions.
Yes.
So, and I know many people trust me and they are ready to listen to what I say.
Yes.
So I saw it from what people saw in me. Some people, at that time I was not teaching to make money. I was teaching Bible studies.
Okay.
I go to some classes and I, gather them and I speak to them.
Okay.
So they convinced about, with what I say. And I have been doing it. Like we have what we call working group. there are people who come and they want to always work with me. It's like when they are with me, I can tell them, I can explain to them easily what they find it difficult to understand. So that is where it comes from.
Like that.
Yeah. And, you know, when I graduated from high school, my parents said I should study law. And that is what they told me, because for them, I wanted to study English. They said, okay, when you study English, what will you become? A teacher. So they said it's better to study law, to become a lawyer, to become a judge, and so on and so forth, because there you make a lot of money. And I said, yeah, but, you know, I like English and I want to become a teacher. Sure. But I don't think I'm regretting, because when you see me, you see that I'm happy. Yes, happy being a teacher. Yeah. And but what you say, we should not just stop at the level of being passionate about it. We need to develop.
Make it a career.
Yeah, career. Develop yourself, learn, and also train yourself. Because after all, I studied English, but I studied also education.
Education,
on campus. I studied education. So there is this passion, but the passion should lead you to go into training so that you will become more, you yield more results out of the passion that you have. Yeah.
And I'm getting a lot of testimonies about Sebegedu, who is a great professor, a great teacher. Like, everybody is saying something good about him. And someone will be at home and will ask me, how did I become a journalist? It was a passion. It all started with something. Yeah. With thinking. When I was a kid, like, they used to tell me I like talking, and I know how to relate with people and all that. So I developed that thing, and I like watching people on TV. It's like something I really wanted to do. I love seeing people on TV. So I used to tell my mother that when I grow up, I want to become a journalist. I want to be on TV for people to see me. Okay. So I developed that from that phase, and then growing it. So after my SS, I completed SS. I planned to travel to go to Ghana and continue with journalism. So that's when all the love for journalism came in. So I wanted to be a bilingual, be able to speak 2 languages together. So I know how to speak French already. So I wanted to do it in English. That's why I went to Ghana. So it all came. Now it's a career. I'm now doing it. I'm now a journalist. Journalism is now a career for me. So that's my own example, or my own story about it. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go with this question. If you could work in any field related to your passion, what would that look like? Let's take teaching apart, like any passion. Let's go with Sebegedu.
Yeah, I interpret. I have a translation interpretation firm, and that one I started doing it when I was in secondary school. Like when I go to church, they speak in French. I will, in my mind, interpret. Okay. And sometimes I gather my colleagues and I will start, practicing, like I'm trying. So, but it has led me to, a lot of places with my interpretation career. That's one. The other one, I see that I wanted to be like an administrator. Okay. I didn't go to any school of administration, but I had the opportunity to be appointed as an administrator on campus, and I kept learning and growing. And now, I have many years of experience in that field. I was not trained to become an administrator, but I went into it and I developed myself into it. So I say clearly that the passion, what we do first, as what you have been trained for, might be one. Yeah. The other thing is people will be telling you things about this or that. And most of the things that I do now, I've not been trained for that. Yeah, like I am a deputy director in a West African Science Center on campus, which deals with climate change. Wow. I've not been trained as a specialist of climate change, but this passion to learn and to contribute also is leading me, because when you are in a position, you need to develop yourself, and at the same time, you need to be bringing solutions. Yeah. Because whatever you do, if the thing is not bringing any solution, then don't think you are providing something. You need to bring in solution to solve a problem. The problem might be very small, but your contribution should bring something to make this world a better place to live. Yeah.
What I learned from what Begadu just said is not just categorize yourself in one thing that you know
No.
how to do
No.
or
No.
you had passion for.
No.
You should try and do anything you
Yeah.
think is good for
Yeah.
your future or can help you
Yeah.
lead to somewhere. And make sure everything you do, let people get something good out of it or help people to get something good out of it.
Yeah,
So,
but people can discourage you.
Yes.
Like my parents and some people. There's a young man that I have even met today. He trained himself as a civil engineer,
okay.
construction, but now he has become an English coach
Wow.
and a musician.
Wow.
Yeah, that is what he is living on now. So I know his parents will say, "Why did you go to study civil
Yes.
engineering?" But I know the knowledge from civil engineering will help him in his music career now, and as a coach also,
Yeah.
because he has learned everything you learn. Don't think that it is a waste. It is never a waste.
Yes.
Even if you find yourself in another area, your knowledge of that field will contribute. Yeah, in making you be different, a different person. Like me, I'm teaching with other colleagues, but there will be something particular with you because there are other things that you have added. Even the stories you tell, the way you handle issues. It is from all the experiences that you have gathered from this place or the other one.
Left and right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bilali.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Anything to
Just to add something, going back to your question, it's like apart from teaching, what you love doing also, I can say things first. Apart from teaching, I love doing business. Every day after classes, I usually go to Permettra, to do my business. I buy phone, I sell phone to people. I also go there sometimes to repair phone. So, for example, even today I will be going to that place. I'll be buying a wheelchair for somebody who is in need, and that is one too. I also love going into adventure. I mean, going to hiking, traveling. That is a kind of I'm so passionate about that also. People who know me, so people who are so close to me really know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't like to stay at one place. Businessing, going into nature, being in contact with nature, it is what I usually do. And Dr. Begadu said something that caught my attention. It was like he was trying when he got his baccalaureate. His parents were trying to force him to study law. Yeah. And hearing that, I said, wow. It's like we had the same story. I got the baccalaureate and my grandfather came to me, what will be your next move? What will you do on the campus? And I told him, I'll be taking major at the English department. So my passion is to learn English language. Or if English can't work, I'll be going to learn German language. German, sorry. Yeah. But all of them they say no. No, they say no. You will never do that thing. Yeah. So are you telling us that you will be a teacher? Is teaching a job? How come? Impossible. We will never allow you to go.
Do that, yeah.
And I've started with law at the law department. I've started there. But I say, it will be so difficult for me. First, spending 3 hours to follow a course. And after that, their document, which is so huge. I say, without their permission, I've left that place. And I've gone to the English department. There, I've known Dr. Begadu, Dr. Nubukmo. I've known
a lot of people.
Lot of them who they were so welcoming. They were so helpful. They're just there to help people. And thank God. I'm here today.
You are here today.
Yeah.
I think it's in our part of the world that people think teaching is not a good job.
But I think he when he went to the English department, it's not because the books are not big. It is not because you have time there.
Of course.
Because that is what many people think. They think that if you come there, you can make it, but many people fail. I can assure you of that.
That's why you need to have the passion for it before you go there. If you don't have any passion for that thing, you can go there and then you spend like 3 years there and not get anything.
You see, there are some teachers. There are we know in our countries there that people don't value teaching.
Yeah.
Better, there are some teachers you can forget them. Primary school teachers, high school teachers, university teachers,
You can
because
never
they
forget
teach
them.
with passion.
Passion,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not just because they want to make money out of
No.
it, but because they are passionate about teaching.
it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, today when we take many teachers, maybe, I say maybe, it's only 50% who have this passion.
Yeah.
And the other 50% is because they don't find anything to do and they are
And
so
you
that
even
is,
feel it in their work.
yeah, that is what is, because they are after money, but they're not after the transmission of the knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sharing of knowledge.
Yeah.
So they are tired. They don't want to give themselves. They don't want to, force
Yes.
themselves. But those who teach with passion, you see them, they don't complain.
Yeah.
They don't complain.
They can even come and then they'll talk and you don't have to even take notes, but you get everything they're saying.
Of course.
And you can even come and write their exam without any
That's
problem.
it, yeah.
Find it hard because it's easy for them to transmit what they learned. That will make the student also grow in what he's learning.
Yeah.
So it's something very great.
Yeah.
So I'll go with this question. What is
Proceed.
something people do not really know about turning passion into work?
Yeah. First of all, the environment in which we live usually is preventing us from turning our passion into career.
Yeah.
Last time I was, hearing a story of a woman from Ghana on BBC. So she said she studied construction,
Okay.
building, civil engineering.
Yeah.
Now she has become a content creator.
Creator.
And she says she is now creating content with cooking.
Okay.
So she's teaching how people, the type of food that we have in Ghana. So at the beginning, nobody thought that, like, you studied construction. Why will you go into content creation and food?
Food.
So
You're going to gain from it.
so if you want to listen to people around you, then you'll be discouraged. You cannot turn your passion into a
your
career.
career, yeah.
So now she said that clearly that the money she's making out of the content creation is more than what she was making in construction. But at the beginning, nobody will believe in her. So I think it's good when you want to turn your passion into career. It is good to listen to yourself. What is your inner man
Yeah.
telling
You
you
want to
about
do.
yourself? Yeah, where do you feel comfortable?
In.
Like if it is cooking, if it is jogging, if it is playing the piano or doing something like that one. If like singing,
Yeah.
if you don't do it one day, you will fall sick. There is like something is missing.
Yeah.
That one, even if you don't get money, people don't pay you. You just do it because you love it. So when you identify this in you, you need to work on it.
Yeah.
When you succeed in identifying it, or when people tell you, sometimes you might not be aware of it.
Yeah.
You might be doing it, just for the sake of
yes.
doing. But people can tell you, you do this thing very well. Like one day I listened to a girl in our church. When she read a passage, I said, you can become a journalist. And she studied at Izika.
You see?
Yeah. She did communication, and when she speaks, you love to listen to her. Her
You
voice
love
is so
listening to
sweet.
me too.
Yeah. Of course. So I think you need to listen to yourself and listen to what people say about you. And now, don't start thinking that you are going to make money right away.
Yeah. That one, dear.
You cannot immediately,
Not
because when
easy,
you start and you think that it will come right away, you start and you will leave it. You start something, you will leave it, and you cannot continue. So that's what I can say.
So the beginning is very tough.
Yeah.
You can't just get it like that. You have to pass through some difficult times before you get to the top. Bilali.
Okay, to add something to what my dean has already said, turning passion into career is so simple. You just have to, as he said, you have to listen to your inner self, your heart. You just have to you have to be so consistent, coherent, and endeavoring. I mean, you have to regularly practice. You have to be practicing every time, and you have to sometimes listen to people also, what people always say about you. I remember when I was in the first senior high school, the first class, which we always call second. Our English teacher, if I remember, his name was Mr. Atasi. Okay, and that time, students, mostly students of Syria Cat, they always love being absent, and we were 64 in the class, but during English time, only 10 persons are present in the class, and he's always discouraged. And okay, I was the class prefect, and he said, okay, class prefect, can you help me doing this job? Okay, come and take the teaching card and okay, do the job to your fellow, and it is what I always do. And one day he came to me like, do you have a parent, or are your parents teachers?
Okay.
I say, oh no, none of them are teachers. I say, okay, it's like you have that call, and if you really work on it, you're so consistent, you're so endeavoring, you'll be doing great thing for this country. And I say, okay, thank you. Arrive at terminal also, our philosophy teacher also said something likewise. He came one day saying, okay, today the philosophy class will be in English, so to test your competencies, okay, let's go. And we started the course like, at certain stage, he was like, wait. Where did you learn that thing from? Okay, come and take the teaching card and help you. And he also, after the baccalaureate, he also came to me like, I will advise you. I will encourage you to
go into teaching.
Yeah. Okay, I say, okay, that is my plan also. I will go into English department to get much more knowledge from teachers, lecture there, and if God really want it, okay, we will meet one day. I remember in September, Tito, Togolese English Teachers Organization or association, something like
organization.
Yeah, organization organized a training at Gijole Hotel. Sorry, I forgot the name of the hotel a little bit, and I was selected. I've gone there, and surprisingly, I've discovered my teacher. He was like, "Wow."
So you became a teacher.
Come and give me a hug. And yeah, we talked too much about how things had been, and here we go. Turning passion into career is so simple, as I said it, or as my dean said it. You have to be so serious, and consistent, and you will succeed in doing that. Thank you so much.
So Bilali spoke about the people that helped him become what he is today.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask Prof, who really helped you become who you are today?
I think for me to study English or literature at university, I think it's my father.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I was even in primary school, he will buy books for me. And people who were, in my where I grew up, they always say, I like if I find a paper on the ground, I take it and I read. It's like I like reading.
Yeah.
So that is what they tell me. Now, my friends with whom I was growing, it's like they were seeing something in me that I will be a leader. So like wherever we go, I was the smallest in the group. When we go anywhere, I'm usually the smallest, but they give me the responsibilities to lead. So it's like they were giving me this opportunity to practice. To practice. So these people also helped me. And when in my church, we have workers, like the leaders. I was the smallest among them. But usually they give me responsibility. They say, go in front and lead. So these people, I cannot say it is only one person, but a lot of people. A lot of people. Even when I was a student at university, some of my professors back then will call me separately and ask me. It's like they show interest in me. Because like me too, I have some students that I call because sometimes the way they respond to your question, the way they they take part in the course, the way they take the argument they give in their, so you feel comfortable and you want to know more about them. So that is what was happening. And like if you ask my professors at university or high school, did you think Prosper would have read that? Like they would say yes. Because it was showing. They could see it right from that way. And sometimes they will even give my example as a testimony to tell other people, you have to work hard and you have to do. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the hardest part? We spoke about the people that help and all.
Yeah.
But what was that hardest part?
Yeah, the hardest part was to convince people that what you are doing is the right thing. Yeah, as I said, many people don't believe in something that will not give you money immediately, because the first thought is making money. Now, if they think that this will not help you make money immediately, they might not encourage you. So the hardest part is to make sure that you convince them that what I'm doing, I'm putting passion, and I'm sure with passion, I will achieve my dream. But if you are not able to do that, they will discourage you. And when you start very well, you start it well, you will end up, you give up, because you want to listen to everybody who is speaking to you. So try to convince yourself and convince the other people through the hard work that you do. Yeah, even if they say it's not possible, show them that with hard work, with practice, with consistency, with resilience, you are going to make it.
Okay. Yeah. Bilali, any hard parts in 2 sentences, because time is going off.
The harder part in doing this job for me is financial problem. Financial problem, and I can also quote the problem of belief. It is a matter of belief. People have to believe in you, and a hindrance is also a financial problem. I'm talking about my experiences. You have to have some financial means before to succeed in doing what you can freely or easily do. You can also financial hindrance to you have in teaching, for example, in high school, you have to have some equipment that can help you in doing perfectly your job. That is what I can say.
Okay, so we are about to wrap up in some few minutes, but I would like to ask if you have anything to say.
Yeah.
Any advice or anything to say to people doing this at home?
Thank you. We are in the youth circle.
Yeah.
So since we are talking to young people, I want to encourage the young people to believe in themselves. You know, our environment has said a lot of negative things about ourselves. So many young people don't trust themselves again when they don't even want to try. So, but unfortunately, when I see the young people, I can see a lot of talent. So nowadays, technologies, I encourage them to go into it. They can say what they think and what they believe in through their phone, you know, knowing how to use it. And I want them to use the technology to make themselves understood by other people in the other communities. And nobody knows what they are doing here in Togo. People will see it everywhere, and it can attract other people to them. And one day, people will be amazed. They will say, when you started, we didn't believe that you would go far. But today, you are there.
I want that to happen to me.
It will happen.
See me and then
it will happen. International.
Anything?
Okay, what I have to tell viewers is this. We're talking about passion, but let me remind them something about the English language today. Things have become so serious with the English language, and where I can share is it a code? I don't know. I can share a phrase with them that English is the key, English is the light.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
English is the key, English is the light. Thank you very much, Prof. Begedu. And to Bilali, thank you very much for coming, for honoring the invitation, for sharing great things with us today. So I'll close with this. Fashion can become a career, but it is usually requires strategy, skill, building, and realistic planning. So you need to plan yourself very well to make a passion your career. So I've made my passion my career today, and I'm very happy about that. So I want you watching me at home to also make your passion a career. So I'll wrap up by giving a shout out to my production team, my producer, Jerry Etona Matiogbe, to my director, Cristiano Banikwa, to my MCR, Cristiano Barikwa too, and I would like to thank Rebecca and all the people that worked together to make this show a great one. Thank you very much.
Bye.
So the Youth Circle is broadcast on Notre TV each and every Friday at 11:15 a.m. and repeat at 6:15 p.m. and on Sundays at 6:15 p.m. and you know it's available on YouTube. Share, comment, and always be safe and take good care of yourself. See you next time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.